Certain squares receive one or more conflicting letters from their across and down entries. No individual entry will contribute to more than one such square. The letters in each such square could be rearranged to form one element of a certain set, except that one letter in each group is missing. All elements of the set are present except for the one that's missing. Additionally, every clue is missing a single letter. Okay, every clue's missing a letter. Fine. For each crowded square, form a trigram from the letter missing from the associated across clue, the letter from the down clue, and the letter missing from the square itself. Hey Meredith! Read these trigrams line by line, top to bottom, to receive the first instruction. The first instruction. Read the missing letters from the otherwise unused clues for 2 additional instructions, one from the odd numbers clues, one from the even numbered clues. Following all 3 instructions will allow you to complete the puzzle at last. Well. Right. So, where to begin? First of all, every clue is missing a single letter. Every clue is missing a letter. So that is the first thing to take note of. Every clue is missing a letter. Some squares are also going to have 3 letters in rather than 1. So say this one is going to be 3 letters. 1 from the across. One from the missing letter of the clue in the across way for this one. 1 from the associated down. And then 1 missing from the square itself, which I don't quite understand. Certain squares receive 1 or more conflicting letters from their across and down entries. That's why the letters in each square. So we're just going to do some solving, and hopefully we will fit things in. Well, we're forming trigrams. That's always 3. 1 from the letter missing from the across, 1 from the down, and 1 from the square itself. So yeah. 1 across. Brazen girls primarily cultivating fashionable arts. Brazen girls primarily cultivating fashionable arts. Of course, we have no length in the clue. No, because we're going to have all elements of the set. I realise you can't actually quite see the whole thing. I can't see it on my screen. So, right, well, let's just scroll up. The important thing to remember is every single clue is missing a letter. The clue itself. So there is a letter missing from Brazen Girls, primarily cultivating fashionable arts. So it could be parts rather than arts, for example. Could be farts. But it's probably more likely to be parts. So is it going to be hidden because of that? Brazen Girls, primarily. Maybe BG. Could be tarts. Really hoping it's not tarts. So I'm going to make a list of all the letters that we get in here. In this column on the left. But I'm not spotting. We get trigrams from the 3 missing letters. Conflict squares consist of 1 or more letters in the conflict. I don't know. We're not given any lengths. So, you know, we're just going to be stumbling in the dark. I'm not spotting what's going on with 1 across yet. There is a letter missing. Parts or carts or tarts. So there's a few options. So I'm going to move on to 7 and hopefully something will click with one of these clues and then we'll be able to start to make a bit more progress. I'm going to do the acrosses first, I think, this week because, I mean, who knows what is going on? Monsieur and eccentric pal eat some wood. Monsieur and eccentric pal eat some wood. Okay. Good evening to everyone, by the way, in the chat. I didn't actually say hello. I mean, I said hello, but I didn't actually say hello to everyone. Hello in the chat. Hello, good evening. Hope you're all doing well. I can see some lovely names already in the chat that will be able to help me. So, Monsieur is M, isn't it? Monsieur is usually M. Eccentric pal. Good evening, Dave Bees. And Zedster, and Foggy Broom, and Hologrow Waterfall, and Meredith, and everyone, and Just Adam, and Teddy. I want it to be Balsa, but I'm not. 5 letters in the grid, not that, but there's at least 1 letter missing or something. M, an anagram of that, so lamp. Is it lamp? That's not some word. M, A, and then M, and then an anagram. Is Is it palmate? Oh, no, hang on. Hang on. Monsieur an eccentric pal. So it's got to be an anagram of pal, but we need to put an extra letter somewhere in, and it's 5 letters at the end. So we're going to put a letter in pal for maybe pale, P-A-I-L or P-A-L-E, something like that. Something like that. Although palm is a word, I guess. But I don't like that. So there's a letter that we need to add somewhere. Eat, beat, leet, meet some wood. Some, monsieur, an eccentric. Opal. How about opal? No, it's maple. Maple is the wood. Maple is the wood. So, yes, we need an extra E in that clue. Each clue is missing a letter. So, maple is your wood, so that pal becomes pale. So, maple. Does that mean that we can put maple in? I'm going to put it in small, because at some point we'll... Oh, I'll just put it in big. At some point, the downs are going to clash with it at some point. No, make eat, clue, an E. Oh. Oh, hang on. I'm confused by the gimmick here. Eccentric pal. So we got M-A-P-L. So the E is missing from the clue. But that's missing from the entry, not the clue. No. I need the extra direction. Every clue is missing a single letter. Does it mean every entry? What is it meant to be? I'm slightly confused. Add a letter to eat. Eat should be east. Oh! So by saying every clue is missing a letter, it's actually talking about the... No, it is talking about the clue. Right. So the missing letter is actually S. So that should be east. Right. I am getting there now. This is from Cryptic All-Stars. If you go to crypticallstars.com, you can buy... There are 5 volumes out. This is from Cryptic All-Stars Volume 1. And this is by Mark Halpin. Okay. Yes, indeed. The surface may lose some sense, but all will still be real words at the end of it. Chair part made of tree from Armenia and others. Okay, so we got 11. So we're putting everything in okay, I think. Armenia, is that going to be AM? And others is probably et al. Or Italia, but... So we've got a metal. But... Made chair part. Feels like that's the definition. Ah, made of tree could become 3. So therefore, 3 from Armenia could be ARM. And others. I want it to be then rest, for arm rest. Because that's part of a chair. And, oh, the others are the rest. There we go. Hello. Thank you very much, Meredith, for going. Tree becomes 3. I'm actually not going to add that S in. I'm going to keep the clues as is. So 3 from Armenia. Nice. That's ARM. The others are the rest. You get an armrest. Okay. Starting to get there now. This is definitely on the trickier side of this crossword. Tim flies. I really want that to be time flies. Perhaps. Or Max flies around a moon of Jupiter. I'm going to need to know my moons of Jupiter here, aren't I? That feels like the definition. Tim flies. Perhaps. Or Max flies around a moon of Jupiter. Oh, hang on. My moon of Jupiter is going to be Io. It is time flies. E is missing here. So it becomes time flies, perhaps, and that's your definition. Hello, Claysor! Good evening, hope you're well. Okay, if you've got it in the chat, type in what you think it is. I'm going to tell you that time flies, perhaps, is the definition. And the missing letter in the clue is E. If you're joining us, each clue is missing a letter, which it is axiom. Yep, it is axiom, which makes things tricky. So that is a phrase. It's an adage. It's an axiom, and it's just an anagram of Max. I say just. It is an anagram of Max around the moon of Jupiter, which is Io. It is also a maxim, but it's all of those. All of those. So I can put in axiom. I am not expecting some of these to make sense when you read down, because there's weird things happening with stuff. I mean, look at the length of these instructions. It's just ignoring most of the instructions. But for now, we're just solving. Each clue has a letter missing. Set Old Testament character permanently in a bar. Set Old Testament character permanently in a bar. I mean, Seth. Isn't Seth an old... Or am I thinking of... Oh, I got this. This came up on a Puzzle Boat stream last Tuesday about one of the children of Noah, the eldest child of Noah. And I couldn't remember who it was then. I thought it was Seth, and I think it's not. It's Hathel. Ham or something. And I didn't know then. Old Testament could be OT. Character permanently in a bar. Permanently in a bear. Permanently in a barb. Set could be seat. Could be another seat. Old Testament, it could be cold instead of old. So we're going to put a letter in. Permanently in a bar. 5 letters in this entry. OT character. Could just be Noah. And maybe it could be Ham. No, I think we're going to need each clue, indeed, Manto. Each clue is missing a letter. And Kaitus, welcome. Each clue is missing a letter. So for this one, it's time flies. It's missing an E. This one, the tree becomes 3. It's missing an H. So there's a letter missing. Moving on to 15. So this is also a 5-letter one. Requirement for old maid scratching itch from leafy greens. Requirement for old maid scratching itch from leafy greens. That could be witch, of course. Could be pitch. From leafy greens. Leafy greens could be kale or spinach. Requirement for old maid. Cold, bold, fold. There's lots of things that old could become. Waterfall might have it. Okay, I'll give it a few more seconds, and then I'll ask what you think the new letter is and what changes. If you scratch a witch, could a witch just be W? Leafy greens. What are leafy greens? Those are just spinaches. Those are your kales. Is it just kales? Okay, Waterfall, what do you think is the change? What's the missing letter and in which word? What do you think it is? Scratching H. Okay. From leafy greens. So, spinach. Oh, I can't think of any. So, if you're playing Old Maid, you need is it the Queen of Spades or something? Or you need no, the old maid is just the odd one out. Okay, Waterfall, what do you think the answer is? I've given it to Kaitus. Old maid. Something that's the odd one out. Cards. Oh, and then chards. Nice. I was going far too specific. So yes, scratching H, so it's the letter A, from chards, you get cards. Lovely, thank you. Going to be a long one tonight. I can tell you later. Just add a. I'll let you ponder. Well, chards apparently. 4 letters with someone. One of 2 killers. Let Nothing by Arthur White. One of 2 killers. Let Nothing by Arthur White. Okay, I need to know an author. I have a feeling. Yeah, E.B. White sounds good. Nothing can then be O. Let. Lest. One of two killers. I mean, I'm thinking Cain and Abel. Oh, that's got EB in it, but backwards. What? Something. So it's not going to be one of two killers. It's going to be like bone of two killers, or cone, done, phone, gone, son, ton, tone of two killers. American killers. Okay, so it's got to be like Bonnie and Clyde. Is it? No, are they American? So, two American killers. West? Is it going to be something like West? Could let be left. Okay, so left and then nothing. L-O and then E-B white. Would that work? Is there a lobe? Is there a lobe? In that case, it's looking like it is. Good. So there must be two killers called Lobe. Lovely, light-hearted. But we'll put that in. Effrontery! Hey, everyone. Hey, effrontery to you. Hope you're doing well today. Bristol had about 5 minutes of sunshine today. Didn't know what to do with myself. I was like, oh, it's gone. Gran. To embrace uncle at last. Gran to embrace uncle at last. If you've just joined us, each clue is missing a letter. So that gran could be grand or grain. To embrace uncle at last. It is grand. I've got it. It's grand. Holigo has it. Tabstop has it. Hang on, what did Effrontery say? Oh, it's the best team in the world, Effrontery. What do you think it is? Hologrow and Tabstop. What do you think this one is? I'm going to say that it's really huge. It is huge. Because to embrace is to hug. Uncle at last is E. And so grand becomes grand. So it's huge, if true. 18 across is 5 letters. Hey! I'll only get about 4 of these clues. I'm taking them to the bank. Part of a skeleton and bat I arranged. Yep, happy with this one. It's missing an I. Part of a skeleton and bat I arranged. Kitus has this one. Foxy, Tabstop. Go for it. Waterfall, Foxy, Tabstop, Kitus, Hologram. Go for it. Tell me what this is. I agree. I think it's tibia. I think it's an anagram of bat eye. It's arranged, but it's missing an eye, so it needs to be tibia. I think that there's going to be crosses in terms of the downs, so I'm not even worried about that part of things yet. Resentful American hounding backward, one holding on to C. Resentful American hounding backward, one holding on to C. I mean, this CI feels like it's going to be 6 or sit or something. 7 letters in this one. I think it's going to be resentful. American could be something like Hawaiian or Texan or Iowan or something like that. It could just be US, I think. Okay, I'll come to you in a second then, Adam. Hounding, could that be anything? Hounding. Rounding. Backward. Hounding backward. Something's being reversed. Yes, 6 could be VI, absolutely. And one holding on to it, so it could be IVI. So it could be, you know, something IVI, something like that. Adam, what do you think the missing letter is, and what do you think changes into what? And then we'll see if Waterfall and or anyone else agrees with you. I don't think it's Mexican. The C is indeed yes, but the rest of it doesn't quite work. Waterfall and anyone who's got it, what do you think? What changes into what? Let's reduce. Let's simplify. If I was in the cube, I'd be using a simplify on this clue. So it is X onto that into 6. Okay. Resentful, spiteful. Well, surely it's got to end in full. American, it could be US. Hounding backward. One holding on to. Envious. Envious has got VI in it. I mean, I would, just because I love that sort of thing, but I wouldn't get let on, and I'm also an absolute muppet. So it's got to be envious. So there's VI in US. Oh, okay. And then there's one backwards, which is holding on to VI. So it's US, but before it is one backwards with VI in it. Blimey. Envious. And it's all missing the letter X. 22. I'm just going to put here each, and I'm going to put it in capitals just so that anyone joining can see this instruction. Each clue is missing one letter, because that's really important for us right now. One letters, yes. I'm doing all right. Doing well, Alchemist. Thank you very much. Wonderful place, but in southern Idaho. Wonderful place, but in southern Idaho. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 letters. No, it's not going to be but, is it? It's going to be like maybe but, B-U-T-T, or bout. In southern, what is the Downs? There's definitely going to be a clash. There's definitely going to be a clash. There's a third paragraph of instructions right at the top as well. I just thought so. Okay, so it's S something ID, because Idaho can't really change. Southern can't really change, so it's got to be bout. About in southern Idaho, a butte. If you abut, you are next to. I'm trying to think of the wonderful place beginning with S and ending in ID, and I'm not spotting it. Is it? Does it begin in S and end in ID? I'm not spotting it if it is. So all I want but to become is tuba. So, blut, bolt, bust. Could be bust, couldn't it? So is it B-U-T-T then? So, rear. Rear. So it is but, B-U-T-T. So I'll put the T there. What is short for place? Oh, P-L. So it's paradise. So it must be paradise for a wonderful... Nope, okay. PL is place, but in southern Idaho, placid, in SID. Oh, okay. So place, but in southern Idaho. Okay, and there we go. Sorry, I just typed it in the end. Wonderful is the definition, which is splendid. If but B-U-T-T is an end. Just about. I'll take it. Bit of a stretch. PL is place. Put that all in SID. I am indeed. Meredith. Oh, I could put that in, can't I? It's not like one of the ones where we normally have, where we just can't put anything into the grid, but we can solve the clues. It's the other way around. I can't solve the clues, but when we do, we can put it straight into the grid. Gypsy harmed interlopers, just kidding around. Gypsy harmed interlopers, just kidding around. I was ideally not like to see the word gypsy there. Shouldn't be called that anymore. But ignoring that. So there's an extra word. Sorry, an extra letter. Charmed. How about charmed? Or skidding. Just skidding around. Joust, indeed. Just kidding around. So is something going to be reversed? You were right first time. So charmed. A gypsy. Oh, we're going to need another word for a gypsy. So 5 letters that we go towards. Interlopers. Just kidding around. Roma. Roma's good. Is it hidden? Yes. It's a hidden, yes? Because if you put a C there, it's a hidden. You get psych in the middle. And I don't quite know what the definition is here. What is the definition here? But it's around it, so that's fine. But it's definitely psych. Oh, psych! I'm just kidding around. If you shout psych, you are... Yeah, just kidding. Yeah. Fairly American, but I'm happy with that. This is an American setter. This next one, 27 across, 7 letters. The E channel, way back when, re-aired I'm E Motive. What is going on here? The E channel, way back when, re-aired I'm E Motive. Now, do I need to know a previous name for the E channel? Because I might need to. They did in Let's Get Ready to Rumble. You're absolutely right, Waterfall. They did. In that case, could you let me know what the E channel used to be called? Because I don't know. Way back when, re-aired. So is it an anagram of... I don't know. E used to be A&E. Thank you. So A&E reran... Oh, I just thought you were being weird, Matt Clemson. I just put it down to you being Matt Clemson. Movie time. Oh, okay. Oh, so it's just movie time. So it's an anagram. I will do that, Meredith, when we get there. So that's just an anagram of movie time. M-O-V-I-E-T-I-M-E. So repaired. I think repaired. A&E. Sorry, re-aired or become repaired for movie time. But we can't put that in. Great. We can't put that in because there's 9 letters there. Fun. 30 across. Getting a red star suits a big musician like Paul McCartney. Getting a red star suits a big musician like Paul McCartney. I want it to be A-list. Because that's 5 letters and 2 words. But yes, Kaitos, some may not fit. So do people like A-list here? Because a big musician like Paul McCartney, he'd be like a headliner. I mean, they may not fit, but I'm going to try and keep them to the length that they are. Could be a headliner. Getting a red star. Suits, it fits. Getting a red star. Indeed. And we're just going to leave it as shenanigans. Not happy with A-list there. Gonna move to 31 because I'm not getting any traction on that. It's just, yeah. Going to do a first pass of everything before I start looking at messages and everything. 31 down. Positive response to a doctor having burial within Metropolis. 31. So it's 8 squares here. Positive response could be I or yes to a doctor having burial within Metropolis. And of course, there's an extra letter, so red star could have been red stare. Positive response to a doctor having burial. What's the extra letter here? I mean, 2 could just be Tom or A could be Anne, but those are a bit rubbish. So far, they've all been sort of more substantial changes. Positive Response. Yeah, it could be shaving or heaving. Absolutely. Burial within Metropolis. 8. Oh, halving. Oh, that's good. A doctor halving. So, doc. Or halving burial. So it could be BUR. Positive response to a doctor having BUR or BUR within Metropolis. So, I like halving. It's surrounded by 2 6-letter words, so halving one of them will give us a 3-letter thing. So we're going to put BUR in a metropolis, like London. A doctor. A doctor, let's put as DR or MO. It's not going to be Amsterdam, is it? No. No. I like halving. This is indeed American, yes. So does that mean that you have it, Archdavidson? If you do, do let me know. 33 down. 33 across. 7 letters. Get Erin rambling on, for example. Get Erin rambling on, for example. Yes, got it. This is missing an E. This is missing an E. Foggy, what do you think this one is? What do you think this one is? It's missing an E because I think it's 1 instead of on. And I'm hoping that Foggy says integer. Yes. Good. Good. 37 across. Live or live, perhaps inconclusively, with Republican feminist writer. Is that going to be... I feel like the answer must be Greer. Jermaine Greer. Republican is R. So it's going to be... so green, because it's going to be... Something is not going to end. It's going to be inconclusive. So is it going to be green or Greek? Olive. Olive. Thank you. So Greek. Oh, no, no, no. No, it is green. Olive is a shade of green. Olives are also Greek, but... There you go. So green or Greek, whichever you prefer. But green. Take the last letter off and put an R on. You get Greer. Okay. Cooking on olive oil. 39. Discuss teak, etc. for cross. Discuss teak, etc. for cross. I think it's going to be steak. It could be across instead of cross, but steak is my guess. Oh, that's good, Sensei. Oh, that's good. Discuss teak or steak. Oh, literally, it's a steak, isn't it? An S. So is that just going to be S-T-A-K-E? Is it just going to be that? So we're going to be missing the letter S from steak to become that steak. I'm hoping that you will say yes. No! Not what I have. Ooh. Oh, okay. So, what do you have then? Because I like what I have, but what else is the alternative? What is the alternative solution? Steak, etc. Doesn't meat, and then if you come across something you meat. Yeah, I know. I'm happy with that because the etc. isn't explained in my version, so that's good. Yeah, indeed. 40 across. I should probably put that in. So another 4-letter. Stars of old radio ad-libbed liberally when speaking. Stars or stairs again, or of old radio. Have a feeling I might not know this. You never know. Ad-libbed liberally. Starts of old radio ad-libbed liberally. Blah, 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 blah. I have not been able... I wasn't able to speak on Thursday either. I don't quite know why. I haven't even had a dentist appointment today. My mouth is feeling a lot better. And, by the way, I had my jab on Friday. Yay! I had my jab on Friday, first one anyway, and no side effects. Sore arm, that's going away. All good. Oh, foggy. Foggy. Foggy, foggy, foggy. Yes, so, oral. It is oral. When speaking, oral, and it's the start, so we're missing the letter T. Starts of old, radio, ad-libbed, and liberally. Well, I got lucky. Oh, you're not talking about the dentist, are you? You're talking about the jab. Yeah, the jab was fine. 41. Bore, mimed, tense, stiff-acting fellow. Bore, I kind of feel like there must be a missing letter from that, but I can't see what it would be. Mimed could be maimed, so anagram of bore. Tense, stiff-acting fellow. Yes, got it. I'm going to go for this one. It is indeed maimed instead of that, as Carol has just also said. Anagram of that, and then T for tense. Stiff-acting fellow is going to be robot. Robot. There we go. 42 across. Sent back spaghettis or salted sweet stuff from bees. Nectar. Surely nectar. Honey. It's going to be something like honey or nectar for this one. Sent back spaghetti sauce. Oh, it could be sweet stuff from beets or beefs. Sent back spaghetti sauce. Well, it's just going to be sauce. Salt and sweet stuff from bees. Okay, the ones that are getting it, can you tell me what turns into what? What is the missing letter and what turns into what? Sauce? Saucer instead? No. Does bees change? To beets. Yeah, fine. Sweet stuff from beets. Is a beet a beetroot, or is that something different? I'm just after the answer on this. He should really go into beets by Dre. He really, really should. Just for an April the 1st gag. Can be a sugar beet. So is it sugar then? There is a brand name spaghetti sauce in the US that is named after a word for spaghetti sauce. Ragu. And it's sent back. So ragu, sent back, UGAR, salt is, so ragu, S, all backwards, is sugar. All right. Yes, of course you could get sugar beet. Yes. Nice, good clue. A glad lunatic capers about zany naked. A glad lunatic capers about zany naked. Is it just an anagram here? A glad lunatic. I mean, it's 5 letters. Capers about zany. Ah, there is going to be a letter missing. Yes, ragu pasta sauces aren't a thing here. Anagram of... So glad? No. Lunatic capers. Scapers? Yeah, about zany. Is zany going to become something? Like zany with an E? Naked? Is that going to become something? Snaked. Okay. Naked is going to become snaked, I bet. Oh, it's not. It's not snaked. Okay. Right. What changes into what then, please? I do like that there's this sort of level of clue that I can ask for before I ask for, the clue proper. Gland. Ooh. Okay, zany naked, therefore, is just going to be take the letters of Z and Y off and you're left with an. Lunatic capers about. A gland. Lymph. Gland. Lunatic. Oh, don't tell me it's a hidden. No. What's the first letter of the answer, please? Lunatic. If you're lunatic, you're mad, you're crazy. A lunatic could be a loon. Lunan isn't. It's not a hidden. No one know that. P. Oh, anagram of capers. Lunatic capers. All about AN. So is it? So it's a gland. Prescon. Pascuran. Am I along the right lines? It's also a Weird Al song. But isn't everything these days? What are the first three letters? He says it's only a 5-letter grid entry. Pan. Okay, that's about your an. So your lunatic is your. I can't think of a gland going PAN. Panda. What Foggy said. 8-letter answer. Oh, pancreas then. Okay, so it's anagram of capers about an, which is what I was saying. That's fine. Pancreas. Is that spelled right? Pancreas. Oh no, that doesn't fit. Boo, boo. But also because it's meant to go there as well. So all the things there. All the things. 44 across. Legendary figure to write grating melody. Legendary figure to write grating melody. An extra letter's got to go in there, but where? Figure, figured, figures. Yes, Meredith. Grating. Gyrating. It's going to be gyrating melody. Legendary figure to write, so it's probably pen, and then gyrating melody, something like that. But then a melody could be in air, so if it's granting, as Caroline says, if you write, you scribble, or you pen, and we're going to put air in there. Legendary figure. I wanted to be Peter Pan. But that's 8 and not 7. Legendary figure. If it's got an air in it for the melody, it's got to be like that with a couple of extra letters somewhere. Mermaid. Mermaid? No, not spotting that. Granting. I mean, gyrating. Could be. Not sure. 45, 5-letter entry. Old stories about gods battling evil dead. Old stories about gods battling evil dead. Old stories. Could be lore, could be myth, could be legend. About gods battling evil dead. Evil. So dead is probably D. Battling could be an anagram indicator. Of course, there's an extra letter that's got to go somewhere in here. Could be goads rather than gods. Battling devil. Could be devil. Old stories about gods. It could be told. Yeah, absolutely. Told stories. Because then we've got a past tense, which is good. We want a past tense because dead is D and that's at the end. So... gods battling evil. About gods there battling evil. Dead. I like T for told. I will say that. It could be dread, of course. Dead become dread. That could also quite work. Meredith and Foggy both think they have it. Okay. Go for it. What do you both think it is? Let's see if you say the same thing. Lived. I mean, anagram of evil plus D, entirely possible. But Foggy has Edas. Ah, those are your old stories. Because the Edda is the Norse mythology, isn't it? So old stories about gods, Edda. And then we're going to put in a D, but I feel like it just feels right, but well, I'm not going to put it in. You think add an S. Evil Deads. Indeed, Foggy. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to put it in just yet, but if it turns out to be that, then we shall see. 46 cross vigilante groups plus item to take back. So this is 8 letters. Everything else has been quite a substantial change, and just putting an S on does feel a bit of a cheat, so that's why we're not quite happy with it. Vigilante groups plus item to take back. Reseed, vigilante groups plus item plus thing. So object. Of course, we're adding on a letter plus item to take back to. Okay. American term for vigilante groups. I'm sure I'll probably have heard of it. Plus item. Item, could that become items or situm, ditum, fitum, gitum, hitum, litum, bitum, hitum. 2 could become top. Take could become stake, but probably isn't. Don't know. To take aback could be a thing. To take aback, to startle. That could be where we're going. Right. What is the American term for a vigilante group, Hologro? Posse. Okay, so it's repossess. Okay, so an item is just res, isn't it? Like in Latin, a thing is a res. So where does the extra? Sorry, yes. Oh, so res. Plugs. Okay, because it's got to go into it. Okay, now that will not fit in here because we've got 9 letters and 8 spaces. Oh, right, posses. Groups, of course it is. Yeah. So repossess posses in res. Okay, there may or may not be clashes, but now we've got some down letters. Hopefully these will go a bit quicker. Belief in the power of Kismet, a musical that's been reworked. Belief in the power of Kismet, a musical that's been reworked. Anagram of a musical. It's got to be. It ends in ism. Kaliaism. Oh goodness, where's my paper when I need it most? Well, that's my list of to-do things. Let's not scribble over that. Wouldn't want to forget things. Belief in the power of Kismet. I feel like something will change there. A musical. It's got to be an anagram of a musical plus a letter. Okay, Foggy, what do you think it is? Causalism. It's causalism, and it's an S. I got it before he said it. I'd have it on record. Don't know where the extra S comes from. A musicals that's been reworked, or as musical has been reworked, something like that. Yeah. Okie doke. So musical. USICA. That just doesn't. That does not fit at all. do not understand. So I'm going to... Certain squares receive one or more conflicting entries from their across and down entries. No individual entry will contribute to more than one such square. So there's only one thing going on with... It's not musicals, it's causalism. What am I on about? Okay. We could put USA in one square there. Okay. 2 down. Rod's little brat getting on train. Rod's little brat getting on train. Road. So what? This crossword was called Missing Pieces. Indeed, indeed. Little brat getting on train. Rod. A rod is a beam. What's the first letter, please? Actually, first letter and/or what is also the letter that we have to add? Because it's not terrain. Little brat surely will have to change to something. Add a P. Prod. Okay. And it begins with an I. Little brat will be an imp. And then the train is the L. E-L. There we go. We could put impel in there. Lads from Brighton, Liverpool and Essex at heart of school events woes. Okay, that's going to be the Leeds from Brighton, Liverpool and Essex. That's BLE. At heart of school events woes. At heart of school event. Is that going to be PTA? No. So train is EL because it stands for the elevated train, which is in Chicago. It's known as the L. Right, so we got BLE. So we've got something, BLE, something. So we got the school events, and then it's going to be woes. Troubles? Would it be troubles? A school event is a trout? No, a trowel. Troubles? Because those are woes. No, okay. Okay. Woes. Problems. Proms. Thank you. Those are the US. Those are the US events. Yes. Problems. We've got lots of problems, but solving this clue ain't one. So there we are. Problems. Lads from... So leads from B, L and E. Put that in proms. Get problems. 4 down. Curse lists, including first South Carolina Crescent. That feels like anagram of curse, maybe, plus ist for first. And then we get a Carolina Crescent or something. So I feel like something. It could be course, yeah, course lists. So curricula, something like that, including first South. That could be S. Now, do I need to know a particular Carolina Crescent? No, I won't. I think Carolina is just going to be South Carolina is SC or first South. I want the definition to be a crescent. And it's like a slice. Course lists. I feel like course lists is the definition. So it's curriculi or something like that. Foggy trying to help and me not accepting it, but not out of wanting. Hints, please. Stronger hints, please. Is it curse becomes course? I like curse becomes course, so I'm probably going to put a note there. First. Okay. What else do you think? Okay, menu. So course lists could be a menu. So if it's a menu, Meniscus? Meniscus. It's a meniscus. Okay. So it's a meniscus. We've got a many there. A many here. Ding! I've got a ding. So the menu contains first, which I assume is just including first. I'm not sure how the I there is there, and then SC for South Carolina. So ISC in menus. Now I can flag 2 down as having no clashes. True, very true. This looks like stage 1, doesn't it? Aid box office mounting display cabinets. Aid box office mounting display cabinets. It's a splendid. Surely there's an S is going to go there instead. Aid, is that going to be help? Box office. A box could be O. Office. Mounting, so it's going in reverse. Display cabinets. Can I have a hint here, please? I mean, aid could be paid, or laid, or arid. Box office is BO. Box office is BO, yes? And then mounting display cabinets. Postages. Is it postages? Display cabinet is a stage, maybe? Is it postages? Can't be postages, I don't think. The only thing that I could see that pops up here is etages or something. Aid? Maybe it does end GEI. Is it going to be like the plural of etui, which is going to be this really random thing that I don't know? The owner of the local soccer team uses it for this. Stages? Is it stages? I'm not spotting this at all. What is the answer, peeps? You can please do let me know. Oh my, whatty what? Étagère. Okay. Okay. So it is arid then for aid. So, Sear Gate. Blimey. And then those are your display cabinets and étagère. Wow. So that crosser is I plus res plus something. Yes, I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm absolutely no idea. 6 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How shepherd pens unruly breed in Ceylon historically. Oh, what was Ceylon? Did that? Well, Ceylon historically is the old name for it, isn't it? Was it Saigon? Siam? What did Ceylon used to be, or what is it now? Sri Lanka. What did it... How... So it is now Sri Lanka. Ceylon is the old name. What was it called before it was called Ceylon? Was there another thing? Because I'm intrigued by that. How shepherd pens unruly breed. Okay. They've got to put an extra letter somewhere in here. Pens could become... Oh, no. Some unruly breed. Anagram of breed? Okay, let's go with opens. I like that. So how shepherd opens, that's S. Unruly breed. In Ceylon historically. Something Ender? Is it a hidden? Is it a hidden? I can't see it being a hidden. Not spotting this. I'm very pleased that we at least have 7 down coming up. I'm going to move on to 7 down because I don't know what's going on here. Show in which performers do sketches and fling 5-ton block. Well, Mad TV, I assume, is the definition. Sorry, the answer. I assume it's Mad TV. And that is a show in which performers do sketches and fling 5 is V, ton is T, and block. What? Where's the extra letter? Where's the extra letter? It's all going up. Flying, as Meredith has also just said. So it is flying, and that is Mad TV. All one word, apparently. Okay. Evening, Catnip. You join us. What a heck! I have no idea what's going on here yet. This is going to be Pie Boys? We shall see. Bowling alley employees. Oh, Pin Boys then. Featured in Plant Book, yes, oddly. Each clue has an extra letter, by the way, for those who have joined us still. So bowling alley employees must be Pin Boys. Featured in B-O-Y-S. Pliant Book. It's an I for pliant, because you need to put an extra letter in plant so that the every other letter works, and you get Pin Boys. So there we go. 9 down. Joseph's brother to depart, indeed sated. Joseph's brother to depart, indeed sated. So it could be slated or seated. If we got loci here, or Loki, it's not going to be Loki. Joseph's brother to depart, indeed seated or stated. Ah, stated, that would be good. Indeed. Indeed. Or salted. Foggy has it. What is the extra letter, please, Foggy? And where does it go? Joseph's brother. Is it Joseph in the Bible? And does he have a brother? There may, of course, be irritating crosses going on. So the fact that we have an L, an O, and I doesn't necessarily mean everything. It is stated. So we've got an out loud clue going on. If you depart, you go. Indeed. Yes. See? Stated. Joseph's brother. You can bet your pants on it. I don't want to bet my pants on anything. I mean, I will, but you know. I'm wearing new underwear today, Dan fans. New underwear. Aren't I lucky? Did Joseph have 11 brothers? I don't know. I don't know, because I don't know what you're getting at, but I'm assuming... Good point, effrontery. Catnip, the last time we saw the sun was Thursday. And that was for 10 minutes. Actually, no, we saw it for 5 minutes today. It has not been particularly warm here. No, what's the answer to this one? I'm gonna... Does that stress... Levi's. Leaves. Okay, Levi's. Oh, leave I. Okay, so Joseph's brother is Levi. Leaves. Leave I. So it's just Levi. So, just is that O and an E? And a V. Interesting. As I say, not sure what's going on here with everything. A lie like this Is she mad? Terribly. M dash. It's an M dash. So it's a line like this. M dash. And it's a line like this. Finally, one that I can get. 14 down. Nigh ridiculous. Where are we? 14 down. We're here. Nigh ridiculous Addams Family character. Okay. Oh, another one that I can get straight off. It is a T. Anagram of nigh. And you're going to get thing when you add the T to it. So it's Night Ridiculous, and the Addams Family character is Thing. Is Thing the hand? I think Thing is the hand. I mean, that's... So we know that that's movie time, but we don't know how it goes. 19. Here, 5 letters. Hopefully it's spoon. Nation's case to revolve around treason, essentially. Nation's case to revolve around treason, essentially. Got it! Got it. You've got the set. Of course, yes, we've got things with missing letters. I absolutely have no idea what is going on here. But I do have the answer to this one. I don't know what the missing letter is. So, I think it's Spain, because that is the nation, and it's spin around A, because A is the essential part of treason. It's the middle bit. But what's the missing letter in Y? Because that is a nation. Cause? Why is Spain a cause? Oh, cause to revolve. Yes. Spain. So it's not revolve, it's cause to revolve. 21 down. Mysterious utterance eschewing end of ancient eras. So, anagram of utterance, missing one of the T's. So it's utterance, missing one of the T's, for ancient eras. Okay. So it's going to be that. G and Ovi. So this one, anagram of utterance minus T for century? No. Not necessarily eras, is it? It might be erase. Yes, it's erase because it's then uncreate. So if eras become erase, then the anagram of utterance, missing one of its T's, is uncreate because you then erase it. So I don't know how that fits in there, because surely... Oh no, it's got to be this one. C and NCRE. ATE. Oh, that's going to have to go absolutely tiny. Okay. Because I don't understand the clashing mechanic or anything. I'm just going to try to do a first pass. And I can't believe 75 minutes I'm still doing a first pass. I'm so slow. I'm so sorry. Demembered or something? Some of winter fur's residue found under almost all of platform. Some of winter, well, that's December. Fur's residue found under almost all of platform. So, some of winter, December. But what is the extra letter and why? Residue. Fur's residue. Oh, a fire's residue. Ember. Under almost all of the platform, which is a deck. There we go, December. 25. Yes, yeah. Excellent, Meredith and Hologro. Excellent. 25. Bah. Lose lust for those compromising art for money. Well, that's sellouts. It's sellouts because those would be the ones compromising art for money. But why? It's got to be that. It's got to be sellouts. Compromising art for money. Bash. If you bash... Oh, yes, because then it's an anagram of lose lust. Yes, excellent. Good. What have we got next? 26. Sir merited getting crowned like a bishop. Sir merited... Okay, well, it's got to be mitred, because that is crowned like a bishop. They wear a mitre. M-I-T... So it's an anagram of that, so... Sir... Oh, thank you. Thank you. That must be the anagrind. 28. 4 letters beginning with... No, that's 38. 28. Cons use a chopper, reportedly. Cons... Coins, maybe? Use a chopper. If you use a... I think that's got to be coins or something. Use a chopper. You chop. You hew. You... oh, goodness. Coins. Corns. Corns. Is it going to be corns? Icons. Is it going to be icons? Use a chopper, reportedly. I can't think of the word for use a chopper. Can I have the answer, please? Zemaj and Foggy. Oh, you mince. Okay. I mean, I'm sure that's right. It doesn't feel good for me, that one. Oh, coin is in the verb to mint a coin. Ugh, yes, absolutely, fine. Yeah. So that, and then to use a chopper. You don't really... Do you mince using a chopper? 29. Okay, we've got an L and an R. 7 letters. Ike, to unload unfinished Vegas resort for do, re, mi, say. Well, that's probably a scale or something. Or... That could be bike, that could be Mike, that could be like. Unfinished Vegas. Unfinished Vegas resort, maybe. Good idea, Meredith. Mint chocolate coins. Very good. Yes. That is good. Do, re, mi, say is the definition. We're going to be putting something in front of Ike. That I'm 99% sure of. To unload unfinished Vegas resort. Is it going to be a hotel on the strip? So is it going to be like Aria? Which if you unfinish it will just be A-R-I or something like that. Not sure. Going to move on that one, I think, unless anyone has a thing on that. 30 down. This is from 2015. From 2015. Lou is open to diverse romantic possibilities. Open wide. Loud. I reckon it's going to be loud, like loud or lout, possibly. Is open to diverse romantic possibilities. Open wide. Open wide is maybe W, the first letter of wide. Or, of course, wide in cricket might be W. Did they, Sensei? I'm sort of wondering if that's got a punchline. Yeah. Lou is open. Loud. Loud? Loud would then be F. Is open could be I. To diverse romantic possibilities. Open wide. He really, really is. He really is. Isn't he now trying to go into space to try and beat Bezos? They're all mad. Okay. Foggy. What is the extra letter and where does it go? Open wide. Akimbo. Agape. T. Lout then maybe? Yeah. So it's a lout. Is open to someone who's open. A swinger. Open wide. A pirate. Not sure what's going on here. What's the answer? Big something. Oh, I see. Okay. Big shot. Big. Open to diverse possibilities. If you do that, you're by. Okay. And then open wide, you gape. A lout is a big. Oh, a big ape. Woo! Blimey. 32. I will admit I hadn't spotted that was 2 words. I'm hoping this is Oreo. 32 down. A queen or a steed's starting point? Origin? No. A queen's or steed's starting point? 2 words. This one's 2 words. A is probably A. Queen might be Q. Or there's an extra letter. Starting point. A queen for steeds. Starting point. This is tough. Startling, maybe. Points could be NESW. 2 words. A queen. So something B. Or steeds. Starting point. No, okay. Is it pre something or other? There's going to be more horrible crossings coming along at some point. So, strong hints here, please. Anyone who has it, i.e. Foggy. Thank you so much for being here this evening and helping us. Tab stop, strong hints, including what the extra letter is and the word that changes into what. It's an anagram. Anagram of or steeds. Starting point. Gosh. Stewed. Oh my goodness. So it's a queen's or stewed. Okay. A queen's or all of that plus so a queen's anagrammed something square. Square 1. There we go. Thank you. Square 1. And so that's a W in steed for stewed. So we got SQUA in that. Okay. 34. Revolting's ultimately proving unfair. Where is 34? Gross? Hang on. It's revoting. But I immediately read that as revolting, which has an extra letter in it, and it must be revolting. Ultimately proving is G. Is unfair a Ross? So, I mean, it's got to be gross, but it can. Oh, hang on. There's another line. Right. This was just a comedy of errors. Right. GROSS. It's the last letters of proving unfair to various candidates. What utter muppetry. Love it. 35 down. How did I do that? Bed me, erotic, hot, and really fast. Bed me, erotic, hot, and really fast. Woohoo! Is it getting hot in here? Bed me, erotic, hot, and really fast. Bend? Is it going to be bend? Is it going to be bend me, erotic, all in hot and really fast? What if me is me? Is it meteoric? Meteoric. I think it's meteoric. I think it's me. I think it's an anagram of me erotic. But I don't quite know. So I'm assuming it's N for bend. I don't know what the hot is doing, because if something is... I guess something can be hot if it's meteoric. It's definitely meteoric, though. So I can put an M there, but can't quite fill in the rest of that yet. 36. We have this. Hot and really fast. Okay, definition. Polar gusts inherently clash in a way. Argue. So it's guests. It's a hidden. I spotted a hidden that had a thing missing from the hidden. It's literally hidden in polar gusts. But it should be polar guests. And if they clash in a way... Oh, goodness. It's not Argus. Go away. Argue. It's literally hidden in there. Points to me. Argue. 38, last one, 4 letters beginning with R. It's deployed to check a decent quantity of firewood after split. It's deployed to check a decent quantity of firewood after split. It's deployed, it's destroyed, it's to check a decent quantity of firewood after split. All I can think of is ream, because it's a quantity of something, but it's not. Descent. So it's not a decent quantity, it's probably descent. Oh, itchy eyelids, but 2 itchy eyelids. Firewood comes in cords, does it? A word that comes to mind when a quantity of firewood is a cord. Okay, so it's something with cord in the middle of it then. So something that's deployed to check a descent or a decent quantity of firewood after split. So it's something like this. The army is deployed. Camcorder. That's a word you don't hear a lot of these days, do you? Camcorder. After split, so, and maybe it's the other way round. Something like that. It's deployed. Oh, I don't know. That's true. You use GoPro in that place, or just the camera. You just said camera instead. Meredith, right? Giving this to Meredith. Meredith, please put me out of my misery. What is it? And it is descent. It's deployed to check a descent. So quantity of firewood is a cord after if something splits, it rips. Nice. So yeah, don't really know. I can't put anything in there, but there we go. Right, so we've done a first pass. I am now going to see if we can fill in the rest. So let's have a look. One across. Brazen girls primarily cultivating fashionable arts. So we've got this. Meredith, go for it. Brazen girls primarily cultivating. C. Fashionable is hip. And then pies. Yeah. So we've got I here. I and then Menai. Okay. So chippies are brazen girls. So we get the... So it is T for tarts. We got that. So 13 is the next one. Something pot. Set. Maybe. So is it a teapot? Old Testament character permanently in a bar. Is it teapot? So Old Testament is there. Character permanently in a bar. Gary is not here today. Teapot is all I can get there. A set could be a TV, of course. Okay, not getting it. There could, Matt Clemson, because I still don't understand the instructions. I will be brutally honest. So the next one that we don't have is this one here in the acrosses. No, it's this one. The 30 across. Getting a red star. So if you have any of these, by the way, just type G in the number and I'll probably come to you because I'm after the answers now. Getting a red star suits a big musician like Paul McCartney. Beatle. A big shot. So, no, big is in the thing though. So big is in the clue. Getting a red star. Don't really know what that means. Got 31. So let's have a look at 31. Okay. Positive response to a doctor having burial within Metropolis. What is it, Foggy? Getting a positive response. Yes, an I. I, Captain. A burial might be an inter... Because there's 3 instructions that we'll be getting at some point. What on earth is that? So city is the... Oh, so... Having becomes heaving. So we're going to be anagramming of burial within city. So that's curability. And that is the positive response. So that's got to be ability. So do I want all of the letters that are in the anagram here? So we got URA and SQUA for there. Do I want all of that plus a hidden one? Oh my flipping heck. Okay. Oh, that's not helped either. So I can put the letters from that over here. It is URA SQUA. Plus an extra letter. Something squad. No, not getting it yet. And we've got a GOVI. We've got an IIES. We've got a C. Cancer. Aquarius. Oh! And Chitus. For that, you get a fanfare. The Dawn of Aquarius. Okay, these are all... Oh, my flipping heck. Cancer goes there. Aries is here, because that's IRES. This is MEN plus I. So it's Gemini. Don't know what this is going to be yet. Oh, my flipping heck. Okay. So we're doing something to do with the signs of the zodiac. Okay, let's... I don't quite know what I need to do with them yet, but we are one step further along the puzzle. So what is that? That's going to be Virgo. They're going to be... So that is going to be Taurus. So that might have a T there. So Sagittarius is going... Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Sagittarius is going to be horrible. let's keep on solving these. Because I'm going to have to replace them with their signs, aren't I? Or something ridiculous. This is. I'm very pleased that we've made progress. 43, pancreas, we can actually put in now. The police are onto me now that I've put ANCR. So that is possibly cancer, not sure. Or Scorpio. Legendary figure to write grating melody. Shush. Shush you. What is 44? Rip. So that is, yep. That becomes rip chord because that is 38 down. He says checking. I don't quite know how. Yes, that is rip chord. So that is. That is Capricorn. That one down there. I don't know how best to represent these yet. But there we go. Hologrow, what is the Paul McCartney one? And Matt Clepson, 44A. Well, we know that that's Edda's now, even if we're not quite sure. Bass guitarist. Oh my flipping eck. So is that going to go here? Yeah, it's got to go here. And that just crosses with Spain. I and ass guitar. You have to put ass guitar into that. Teehee, I'm not for. And then so oh my god. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's Leo. That O and E. 9. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 3 more still in this. Ass guitar. Can I would like to copy that emoji and it won't let me. Or will it? Oh goodness, I might be after you lot doing emojis in the chat for that. Oh goodness. We'll see if that works in a few minutes. Okay, so what have we got? So this 35 down is MET something something, which I don't think we were able to solve actually. 44, do we know that? That 38 is an N, okay. I don't know which one is which, Matt. That's an additional problem. We didn't realise I'd have bass guitarist. 44 across. Anyone there? Anyone? 46 across is repossess. So I think that's not going to go there. So we're just going to have. Hang on. Is that just going to be double S? Is there a double S here? They're in order from Aries to Pisces. Oh, in there, yeah. It's going to be PO there. S, repossess. That's how it's going to be. So you got the PO there. Leo is the one that looks like a lion. Did you also make constellation, Sensei? I bet you did. So we've got one there as well. 29 down. Let's have a look at the downs. 29 down. Ike to unload unfinished Vegas resort for Do Re Mi, say. Neptune. For 44 across. So, legendary figure who would be Neptune. To right is to pen backwards. Gyrating, which would be the flip. So I'm assuming that is a Y. That becomes Neptune. Good work. Good work. No crosses in that. So that's meter, is it? So that's meteoric. We did have that. So that's Scorpio. Okay. We gotta have a cross here at some point, surely. Ike to unload unfinished Vegas resort for Do Re Mi, say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm missing one. How am I missing one? Oh, because that looks like serendipity. But that can't be, because we've got something in each of these. So if there is something, it's got to go up here. 29 down is syllables. Thank you. And so that R, A, B, and L. So that's Libra there. And then we've got to have one here-ish, haven't we? So what is this? So that's syllables. You need 6 down. How? Shepherd? A serendib is Ceylon. So hang on, so there's only 11 in there. So that's it's all about missing things. It's all about missing things. So there's one missing from the whole thing. Right, okay. Let's read the instructions. Certain square receive conflicting letters. No individual entry contributes to more than one such square. The letters in each such square could be rearranged to form one element of a certain set. The signs of the zodiac, except one letter in each group is missing. All the elements of the set are present except for the one that's missing, which is, my goodness. Oh, it's missing Pisces. But hang on, well, the E becomes an S, so it sort of works. The E becomes an S, but that's good. Okay, so we're missing one of the things. So I'm now going to go down here and start typing them out. So here we've got Gemini, which is missing the G. It was missing pieces, P-I-E-C-E-S, but changed the E to an S. Yeah. L, so we're missing Leo. Oh, we don't have this one. So I'm not sure what that one is yet. But we have USA. We're going to proper solve it. The next one is Aries and is missing an A. The next one is Cancer and is also missing an A. We're going to have to put this in the order of the year, aren't we? Virgo is next and is missing an R. Sagittarius, S-A... can I just get the... is this... How do you spell Sagittarius? S-A-G-I-T-T... How do you spell Sagittarius? I'm after... Is it 2 G's? S-A-G-I-T-T-A-R-U-S. There's an extra R there. So, I am missing... So, if we've got an I, an ass guitar, what letter is missing from that? A-S-S-G-U-I-T-A-R. So, it's an... double T's. Thank you. So, we are missing an extra T. Thank you. And then we're missing Aquarius as an I missing. Then we're missing an I from Libra. And then we have Capricorn also missing an I. And then we have Scorpio missing an S. Why did I do that? Why did I leave a gap between Libra and Capricorn? No good reason. Fine. So the other two could be, what are they? Could be Taurus or what? Something else. Something else. Virgo's there. Pisces. The title is going to be missing Pisces. Yeah. So that's Taurus. Missing one of T, R, or U. One of those. You think that is a tripod. So I could put TR there and an I there. So that we get a U as the missing letter. Okay. For each crowded square, form a trigram from the letter missing from the associated across clue, then the down clue, and then the letter missing from the square itself. So now for the trigrams. So for this one across, we have, I tell you what, I'm going to copy this and just in case a bad thing happens. So for one across, the missing letter is T. For 4 down, the missing letter was S. And then the missing letter in the thing itself, which was Gemini was G. So that's TSG. Have I got that right? Do people agree with that? 4 down is O. Well, that'll be why I asked if people agreed. It is G. Yes, you're quite right. I looked at 1 down. So, 12 across, we have E. It looks like to get or something like that. So, E, and then 12 across. Sorry, hang on. So, I should be looking at 12 across. So this is E, and then 9 down is T, and then the thing missing from that one, which was Leo, is L. So it's ETL. Okay. 13 across. What was the missing letter from 13 across? Foggy. Then 1 down is S, and then the missing letter is U. So it's something SU. Then we have 22 across. This is a little bit fiddly, this is, but we will get there. Splendid, that's got the T. 5 down has got the R, so it's TR and A from Aries. Uh, 24 across is C. 21 down is E. What did I say the first one was? Something. It's a 24 across. C, E, and then it's the A of Cancer. Okay. So, to get something, trace. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. Virgo. It's time for the one with Virgo. 27 across is P. Then 14 down is going to be an A, isn't it? Oh, no. 40 down is T. Trace. So it's PTR. Okay. Trace. I feel like I've done something wrong there, but we'll carry on. 30, because we'll be able to sort of read over it. I was wrong. 13 is rumpot, and the change word is seat. Okay, so it's an A. We'll put an M there for rumpot. Should give you AST. Oh, I've got the U wrong as well. Fine. So, to get last, trace, apt. Oh, we're going to be... What's the symbol for Pisces? Can someone do the lovely emoji for Pisces? Because I think we'll be able to trace the emoji for Pisces in these yellow squares. Emoji is the wrong term. I'm fully aware of that. That is not what I mean. But, you know, the symbol for Pisces. 30 across. N. Yeah, we'll probably be able to do that. We could definitely do 6 over 9. We could definitely do 6 over 9. Awesome. So that's what we've got to do in the squares. We will trace that out. That's lovely. Okay. So N, U, and T. And then we have 31 is E. So it's E, and then 32, W, and then EWI. So trace, apt, rune. Oh no. That's gone wrong. That can't be NUT. And then 42. Sorry, it's taking a while. 42 is T. 29 is whatever that was. And then E something I for that one. We'll just read over it. Absolutely. Capricorn, 43, N, 38, S, so it's NSI. And then the last one, 46, will be G. Oh, I should have marked them used. I should have also marked them used. So I've forgotten it. So G, and then 35, N, and we're missing Scorpio S. So GNS. So to get last. So it just means to get the last sign. Trace apt something with in signs. To get last trace apt, and then we got RNUTEWI E something IN. So that's trace apt. So we need to trace the Pisces. We need to trace Pisces. Where did the N come from? 43. A glad lunatic capers about zany naked. Trace apt root. Oh, I see. I like that. I prefer root. Yes. Trace apt root. And then it's got to be within signs. To get last, trace apt root within signs. Okay. So that's that. These trigrams, line by line, top to bottom, receive the first instruction. So pretend we've done that. Read the missing letters from the otherwise unused clues for 2 additional instructions, one for the odd numbered clues and one from the even. So the odd number clues are... so we've used 1. This is where I should have... Darn it. Should have done it. So 7. S... So we can actually work out which ones it is. 7, 11, SH, 15, SHA, then 17, D, then 37. Is that right? 33? Okay, 33 is written there and I hadn't spotted it. 33. So shade, 37, shade, and 37 and 39. So O and S, shade OS 41A, and then 45 we think is an S. So that the odd is shade OSA, and then we're not sure on that one. So get an SHAD E from 33, yeah. And then 37 and 39. So 37, 39. Oh, of course, we've got the downs as well. Getting a redo. From something. So, 1 we've used, 2 is not odd, 3 is an E, so we got E, 5 is affected, 7 isn't affected, Y is there. And you can't see this, so let me put that up there. Shade Oasis. Then 9 is affected, 10 is affected, 19 is affected. 21 is affected. It's going to be the easiest thing, Kitus. You're absolutely right. Okay. So if I've used it, it's going yellow. So 1, 12, 13, which we don't actually know, so that's fine. 22, 24. Neither of those. I'm looking at the wrong thing. 22, 24. Sorry, everyone, about this. This is very fiddly. 27, 30, 31. 27, 30, 31. 41, 43, and 46. I'm hoping that people agree for all of those, which in the equivalent downs are... So that one is in... No. Okay, which one have I done wrong? Um, 42, not 41. Dot. Dot, dot, dot. That is fine. Okay. Thank you very much, Kitus. Let's go. So 1 down is affected. What is this? So that's 19 and 38 are both affected. I'm going by column here. 19 and 38 is that. And then 14 is affected. What have we got here? 4 is affected. 5 and 32 are both affected. 5 and 32 affected. 35 is affected. 9 and 21 and 29. 9, 21, 29. Right. And now we can just read through these. One from the odd numbered clues. So we should just be able to read the odd numbered letters now. So, odd numbered letters? You know what I mean. S-H-A-D. So shade. O-S. O-A-O-S-A. And then S. E. 3, 7, Y. The next, and then it's 23. Just move this down here. You won't be able to see it in a second. So E, S, and then that's it. So shade. OSA isn't quite right, but shade OSA, shade something, eyes, maybe. So that is the odds. The evens then say, probably fix the title or something, F-I-X, after T, T-Y, fix T-Y, P, fix TYP, so it's going to be typos, possibly. TYPI for 8. N for 10. Fix tipint. Oh, that's so close but not quite right. 26. And then 28 is I. 30 is T. Then L, E. Yeah, then it says fix typo, we're missing an O there, in title. But it was missing the O. So shade O's as eyes, and then fix so we got an O, an O, an O. It's these O's. We're going to be, just going down here. These 4 things are O's, so let's shade them as the eyes. And fix typo in the title, so it's missing Pisces. It wasn't missing pieces, as as Foggy very cleverly pointed out. And how do I do a pen in Excel? So the sign for this is this. It is this sort of H symbol. So there would be that. Is this right? No, is that not the right thing? Was that not what people were saying earlier? Trace zodiac order. So Aries, luckily I still have them here. Aries is here. Taurus is here. Right, snipping tool. Here we go. Over to PowerPoint. Okay, let's do you here. And now I'm hoping that I have a scene somewhere. There we go. So, pen. Where's the pen? Got to be a pen here. Oh, I could just do it in snipping. Oh, I can't do it in snipping tool. Hey, Foggy, welcome back. Here we go. So we've got Aries to Taurus, which was here. Let's do that again. Could do it with lines. I'm going to do it with lines. So there's there, and let's make that thicker. There we go. And so we had Taurus to Gemini, which is here. Gemini to Cancer, which was here. Down here. This is an unexpected treat. Cancer to Leo is up. Okay. I see where this is going. I'm really enjoying this. Leo to Virgo is down here. I'm going to spot your little fishy. Whoops. What happened there? Oh, I cut it. Virgo, you go down there. And then Virgo to Libra, which is over here. Yeah. And then to Scorpio, which is down here. And then Sagittarius, which is... Oh, hang on. I'm going to have to... Let me just check which one is Scorpio. Yeah, Scorpio is that one. It's just the appropriate ones, yeah. Then you go up here to Sagittarius. And then Capricorn, which is... down here. He says, just checking. Yep, that's Capricorn. And then we are over to Aquarius, which is, he says, checking the... Yep, that is fine. Aquarius here. So we're going to fill this O. We're going to shade that with a lovely, lovely colour. And then we're going to shade this O, because those are the eyes of the little fishies. And that... Oh, I knew it was going to be a long one, but I didn't think it was going to be 2 hours. That is missing Pisces. And then fix the title in the typo. It's missing pieces, which turns to missing Pisces.